question, again it is from GATE 2022, and the question is, consider a 3 by 3 matrix A whose I and jth element is given, that is Aij is equals to I minus j the whole cube. Then the matrix A will be, and the options are symmetric, skew symmetric, unitary and null. So here some matrix is given and the elements will be I and j. So the matrix is given in the form that is I minus j the whole cube. Now what we have to find out, what is this matrix? From this option we have to choose the correct options. Now let us see first, what do you mean by all these options? What do you mean by the symmetric matrix, skew symmetric matrix, unitary matrix and the null matrix? So here when we are saying the symmetric matrix, that means the transpose of the matrix and the original matrix should be the same. When this condition is satisfied, then we are saying that it becomes the symmetric matrix. So here in this question, it is given in the form Aij. So we can write down that Aij, that is nothing but your original matrix. And when we are writing down the transpose of the matrix, in that case, it becomes Aji. So here, this is nothing but the transpose of the matrix and this is nothing but the original matrix. So here the transpose and the original matrix should be same. In that case, it becomes the symmetric matrix. Next is the skew symmetric matrix. So skew symmetric matrix, for that, the negative of the transpose of the matrix is equals to the original matrix. In that case, it becomes the skew symmetric matrix. So here we can write down that is Aij, original matrix, is equals to minus of the transpose of the matrix, that is Aji. If this condition is satisfied, then it becomes the skew symmetric matrix. Unitary matrix. In this unitary matrix, the conjugate transpose of the matrix and the inverse of the matrix both should be equal. If both are equal, in that case, it becomes the unitary matrix. Null matrix. Null matrix means 0 elements in all the complete matrix. Only 0 element will be there, and therefore we are saying it null and the 0 matrix. So now we know all the concepts. So let us find out. How we will find out? First of all, this A matrix, it is nothing but the 3 by 3 matrix, that is nothing but your square matrix. And the matrix is given as Aij is equals to I minus j the whole cube. Now here we have to satisfy the two conditions. The first condition, check for the first condition, that is I is equals to j. When we are saying I is equals to j, in that case, that means your principal diagonal elements. We are talking about the principal diagonal elements. So when we are saying I is equals to j, that means this becomes Aii, or you can say it becomes Ajj. So when we substitute I is equals to j here, so here this j, instead of j, here it is I. So I minus I, it becomes 0. So Aii is equals to 0. That means the principal diagonal elements will be 0 here. Now check for the second condition. Second condition is I is not equal to j. That is your second condition. And when we are saying this, that means we are talking about the lower triangular elements. So here this is your given matrix Aij, original matrix, that is I minus j the whole cube. Take the transpose of the matrix. When we are saying the transpose, that becomes Aji. So here when we are saying the Aji, that means these elements inside the bracket, that elements will get changed. So here directly we can write that is j minus I the whole cube. If we take from this bracket minus sign common, so it becomes minus out of the bracket, and inside the bracket the remaining will be I minus j the whole cube. Now you can see this I minus j is nothing but your original matrix. So therefore we can write down that is equals to minus Aij. That is nothing but your original matrix. This minus sign remains as it is. So here you can see Aji is equals to minus I minus Aij. That means the original matrix and the transpose of the matrix, they are minus of each other. So therefore, this is the condition. What is this condition? From where? For which matrix this condition is satisfied? That is for the skew symmetric matrix. What is the condition for the skew symmetric matrix? The original matrix A is equals to minus the transpose of the matrix. If we take this minus sign here, so it becomes minus A is equals to the transpose of the matrix. It is nothing but the similar thing. This is your transpose matrix and this is the minus of the original matrix. So here you can write down, that is, the transpose matrix is equals to minus of the original matrix, and this is the condition for the skew symmetric matrix. So directly you can say from the options, the correct option will be the option number B, that is nothing but your skew symmetric matrix.